There we go. Now, last time we talked to not Harsk, the other dwarf. Harim. Got all his backstory. We got Oleg's backstory, Bakken's backstory. So now we're gonna go and talk to Amiri, get her stuff. But first, we're gonna take these. Alright, took the potatoes. Okay. Alright, how did I do this? I was doing like a... so much talking. I might actually do these long parts with accent. I'm not sure. But, Amiri, we're gonna talk? Amiri utters a wary sigh. Alright, spill it. I'm listening. I'm just talking. You don't like it? God, that sounds weird. Amiri shrugs several times, perhaps flexing her muscles or maybe just filling in the silence. Dunno, she admits at last. Depends what we're going to talk about. If it's monsters, or swords, or scars, I approve. That's good. You're asked questions like why, and what for, and how. Screw this. Mary looks at you over, slowly, head to toe. Or you got even harder ones? Well, tell me about yourself. The simple question seems to puzzle Amiri. She scratches her head and starts counting on her fingers. First, I'm a barbarian. I'm strong. I grew up in the realm of the Mammoth Lords. I go away my tribe, the Six Bears. Amiri looks thoughtfully at her four bent fingers and shrugs. And I like fights, she concludes, bending her thumb. Well, what's it like to be a barbarian in the Six Bears tribe? Ha! Our people are big and strong. We can cut a monster in half with one swing. We can walk 3 days and nights with no rest. We can eat whole fried aurochs. Can I ask about eating a whole aurochs? No. Okay. Well, I guess you had to do a lot of training to become as strong as you are. Training? No one freaking trained me. The boys of Six Bears got the training. All I can do was watch. Mary's eyes gleam with anger. And you know what? They were still crap even after all that training because I kicked their butts hard. Animals, bandits, monsters, all thought they were stronger than me. Idiots. And Mary spits on the ground. Because if you start a fight, you think you can win. You think you're stronger than your enemy. Amiri raises her chin proudly. I defeated them all. See the scars on my face? See all the scars on my face? Can't talk about her scars at all. What does the realm of the Mammoth Lords look like? Huge and freezing, no place for weaklings. Amiri narrows her eyes as if evaluating your ability to survive her homeland. Tribes hunt aurochs herds to survive. Aurochs are fast, so tribe follows hard for days. Not die of hunger. If you are weak, you stay behind and die in the snow. Tribe cannot stop. And why'd you leave your tribe? Mary flushes. Because they were assholes, all of them. Men were cowards and scoundrels, and women were scared like sheep. Mary rolls her bloodshot eyes in fury. Men there think no girl can be a fighter, because they are weak. They are afraid a woman can beat them. And females just nod. Go sew hides, cook meat, watch kids. That's what they always say. But I am a warrior, damn it. I won't cook hides and watch meat. Amiri is already shouting, her fists clenched tightly. I told them so. I went hunting with men, and what did I get? Still the same. You were a woman. You stay home. Even gave me a nickname. Soft Chieftain. Like a warrior woman was a funny joke. Damn, I even went to hunt those shit-faced frost giants. And there... Amiri suddenly stops, breathing heavily, sweat beading on her forehead. Dude, I can't ask her about hunting giants either. After a moment, Amiri waves her hand awkwardly and forces herself to grin. So I left. Cowards, scoundrels, and sissies they were. That's why. Yeah, watch meat. Well, you're quite the good fighter. Amiri jerks her head up. Quite good, huh? Compared to who? If I was a crappy male, I'd fight better. Is that what you say? She glares at you, her eyes narrow. Or you say I could be better. Like, go get some training, Amiri, right? Well, here's an option to leave up to the chat. Skippy and Sam. Do I tell the angry woman to relax? That's always worked for me in the past. Alright, I'll be chaotic good then. That's what it seems like. You were very good in a fight. You're an excellent warrior. I've just given you a compliment, that's all. For several more seconds, Amiri continues to glare at your face with suspicion. Then, all of a sudden, she mellows. True. I fight good. That's what I do best. Now, I don't know if her words, like the way she's speaking sometimes, is intentional, like barbarians speak, because she doesn't always do it. I also know that this game was... Their offices are in Russia, so there's a lot of translation issues. So I'm not sure if, like, I'm supposed to talk with a broken kind of speech. Call her rude? Yeah, she'll probably be happy with it. You bet! Called it. Amiri grins and suddenly frowns. I'm a fighter, big and strong. Everyone afraid of me. I can't play the softie. Who would ever fear me then? Yeah. Mammoth Lords, maybe she just doesn't know Taldan very well. But here it is, like, I'm a fighter, big and strong. But everyone afraid of me? Not everyone's? I don't know. The contemplative expression disappears from Amiri's face, replaced by a dreamy grin. I enjoy being feared. When I pass by and all the sissies almost faint, knees trembling, teeth chattering, shit dripping down their pants, gross. Amiri falls silent, fascinated with the picture her imagination has created. I don't know, the way that these sentences are written, I'm hearing them in Trump's voice, and that sucks because I really like Amiri. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. Let's talk about something else. Why not? Amiri frowns, but you feel she's glad to change the subject. Oh, thank God. So why did you leave your tribe, and what's the story about the Frost Giants? I told you already. They were assholes. They treat women like sheep, not fighters. Amir frowns. As for giants, I'll tell you later, someday. Maybe. That's a formidable sword. It's not just a simple weapon, is it? You bet it's not simple. Check how big it is. She proudly raises the blade, and you notice that even though Amiri is extremely strong, she still has difficulty wielding such a large sword. This sword belonged to a real blasted frost giant. I killed the beast and took this looking for myself. Fits me perfect. My damned trophy. Amiri's eyes flash with menace as if she's challenging some invisible enemy trying to take away her trophy. Well, thanks for talking with me. Let's speak again later. Talking. Will we do some monster killing instead? This reminds me of one of my players early on, before I learned role-playing was a fun part of role-playing games. Jesus. Let's see here. I want to see her, what is it? Large bastard sword +1. Alright, gotta find Lindsay. Must be inside. Oh, there she is. Walked right past her. Lindsay, a halfling girl with tousled hair, wearing a dusty traveler's outfit. She sits chewing the top of her quill. Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. She scribbles something quickly in a notebook scrawled with verse, raises her eyes and gives you a bright smile. Oh, hi. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Where are you from? I'm from all over. I was actually born in Galt, such a tiny village that's not even on the maps. If it weren't for my teacher, I'd still be living there, milking goats, weeding turnips, swilling homebrew, having babies, and using only books as kindling. Oh god. Using books only as kindling. I have an issue with halflings because they look like children in almost all the artwork. And she just said she'd be having babies, and I can't separate those two. Who was your teacher? He's a true saint. He was once an important person in the capital at the Church of Shellin, but he's got trouble with the... Oh, that's weird. Usually they would have that highlighted. But he's got trouble with the authorities and went on a self-imposed exile to the tiniest, most godforsaken, priestless village he could find. The one where I was born. He wanted to open a school, but the villagers wouldn't let him. You can heal us all you like, but no putting any ideas into our children's heads. It'll only distract them from their work. But he did teach me on the sly. He taught me how to read, how to write, he gave me books. And when I told him I was going on a journey, he gave me a magic ring so that Shellin would protect me from harm. I haven't seen him since I ran away from home. I hope he's alright. I ask Shellin every day to grant him a long life, and new students. Well, how did you become a bard? When I realized there was nothing for me at home, besides more radish patches, I decided to run away. A traveling book peddler, Tessie the Quill, happened across our village. Well, I stuck to her like a burr and wouldn't let go until she agreed to take me as an apprentice. Together we traveled everywhere, to Brevoy and Taldor, even Ustalov. And then I found out about the Academy of the Grand Arts in Pitax, and I thought, well, I love reading stories, so I can surely learn to write them too. I enrolled on my first try, and they even gave me a scholarship. Then they expelled me. But that's okay. They already taught me all the important stuff, and now, with Shellin's help, I can manage on my own. So do you worship Shellin? Yes! Not to offend the other gods, but she's the most important of them all. All the other gods guard the world as it is, but only the Eternal Rose, the goddess of beauty, calls us to the world as it should be. Well, then why are your clothes so messy? She waves her hand carelessly. Forget it. I can't waste money on looks. I'd rather buy books instead. In 100 years, when people are reading my works, they aren't going to ask whether the author had holes in her sleeves. But don't bards get prestidigitation? Well, let me ask you about something else. Of course, please ask. I'd be happy to chat all day. Clearly. You come from Pitax, right? Tell me about it. Oh, I love Pitax, even though they kicked me out. A joyful place. Well, what's life in Pitax like? Actually, Pitax has always been one huge nest of thieves, bandits, river pirates, smugglers, fences, card sharps. Maybe that's supposed to be card sharks. It's always been home for the likes of them. But that was before Iravetti became king. With him, a whole different life began there. Iravetti always wanted to make history, but not as another bandit with a crown, though that's exactly what he is. He wanted to be glorified through the centuries as a great patron of the arts. So he built the Academy of Grand Arts and spent lots of gold to assemble the best artists, poets, and musicians. Of course, the very best ones refused to go, but he got what he wanted in a way. If Pitax was once just a booze barn for thieves, now it's a cabaret. 1 second. Alright. Well, what do you know of King Iravetti? He won his crown in a game of cards, which says as much about Pitax as it does about him. He's fiendishly clever. Some cheats I know told me that from the moment he appeared, he started to pulling off such schemes that the old city masters just scratched their heads. With him in charge, gold flooded into Pitax. And also, he's incredibly, unimaginably, fantastically decadent and conceited. Getting drunk with whores at the pub? That's not Lord Iravetti's style, oh no. He aims higher, dressing up like a male Calistro with a golden codpiece, and holding a 3-week orgy with dancing on the rooftops, parades, public executions, and a contest for the best ode to the great unrivaled king. That's more like it. God, I need to live there. He also likes singing, and he orders his guards to make their citizens gather for his shows. May Shellen have mercy on his listeners. Tell me about the academy you studied at. You know, jokes aside, I'm thankful for Iravetti for building it, but he has no taste at all, whatsoever. He just likes his art loud, bright, grandiose, and most importantly, glorifying his royal majesty. He kicked out the best charcoal artist because he didn't wish to spend money on gray scribbles. He sacked a masterful flute player from Tianjia for playing too quietly, and instead ordered them to open a kettle drum class. He even ordered the academy to expel me. And for what? An innocent limerick. Can I hear the limerick? Would you like to go to the academy and finish your studies? I'd like to return, but on one condition. If they throw out 3/4 of the professors who teach there now, and returned all the ones they banished. If you ask me, I'm proud to have been expelled. If my art was to Iravetti's liking, then I wouldn't have reason to be ashamed. Thanks for the host, Sam. Let me ask you about something else. This kid, right? Like, he is right up my alley. Alright, well, tell me about the book you're writing. The one about me. What's there to tell? You've seen some of my rough drafts already, haven't you? I haven't actually read her journal yet. It's a book about you and your adventures. I'm writing the whole truth just as it happened. Well, the whole artistic truth, you know. No glory, no story. Oh, God. Why are you writing it? What's the point? When I was at the academy, Eobald the Insightful began his literature course with the question, what is a person? And he answered, a person is a storytelling animal. Our world does not consist of things, all these woods, seas, and cities. It consists of stories about those things. The stories we tell to ourselves and to each other. Just think about it. Centuries will pass, and there will be no me and no you. All your subjects will be long gone. But you and I will live on in people's memories, and the influence of their deeds. And influence their deeds, rather. Thanks to this very book. Man. I feel like these are all, like, branching options, but I'm not going to say number 2, because that's a dick move. What kind of character am I? Fuck it, we'll go with that one. Truth be told, I was a little afraid of meeting a real hero. In books, they're all protectors of the weak and poor. But what about in real life? Well, you ease my fears with 2 shakes of a tail. You're a true hero, just like in the legends. My new fear is that, in 100 years, my readers will say that people like you never existed, but I'm writing the truth. Sometimes you follow the rules, and sometimes you make up your own. Your actions are hard to predict. It's what makes you so interesting to read about. Alright, so I'm good and chaotic, but a little neutral. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see here. How do you feel about me reading your work in progress? Well, these are only drafts, but of course you're welcome to read them. Just keep in mind that even if you don't like what I write about, I won't change a single letter, so don't even ask. Of course, it's a book about you, but it's my book, understood? The small writer's eyes glow rebelliously. And more options. Holy God. What were we saying here, guys? Yeah, she does seem supremely confident in her work. You're right. Alright, well, we got 7 options here. Alright, well, we've got lawful, chaotic, good. Lawful, neutral, neutral, chaotic, neutral, lawful, and chaotic, evil. Man. Yep, they're only missing 2, neutral, good, and neutral, evil. I'm kind of leaning toward 1, but 2 is a close second. Lawful neutral sounds like lawful dick. Got neutral. I mean, personally, I'm also into the chaotic neutral. Alright, so let's narrow it down to 1, 2, or 5. Chaotic good. Got it. Write whatever you wish. I doubt you would defame me, or for that matter, overpraise. Thank you for your trust. I will not set out to please you, of course, but I still hope that you'll like my book as much as my other readers. Let me ask you about something else. Tell me about your friendship with Tessie the Quill. What's there to say? The books woke my urge to travel, but only thanks to Tessie, I managed to really get out of my village. At first, Tessie tried in vain to get rid of me, but later, when I told her I was staying in Pitax, she even shed a tear. I wonder where she is now. Holy shit. I'm gonna accidentally click these one day and get rid of somebody completely. Oh, Skippy, are you saying that I am chaotic good or Boosh Magoo is chaotic good? Because he is straight center neutral good. And I know there are some people that'll disagree with you and that I am neutral good. Or chaotic good. I think I lean more towards the neutral, but that's my own view of myself, so everybody knows those are usually right. Alright, so we do have an errand from Svetlana. One of the bandits has her wedding ring. I'm also looking to... Yeah, here we go. We're looking for a house, and that house will have bandits in it, and those bandits will be able to, like... I mean, I like Captain Jack Sparrow. He's a good friend of mine. Alright, I can accept it. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to this house. I'm going to find bandits. And one of those bandits I think will have a ring. That ring and those bandits... Well, I'll return the ring here. One of those bandits will tell me where I can find the hidden house. That hidden house will have probably a druid or a witch. I'll kill them, the fog will lift, and that will let me see where... What's his name is? Oh, I can't remember. Stag Lord is. Alright, so I think that's everything. Unless I can go back up here and try and take from this chest again. I can't pick locks, that's right. Oh, that's right, and Bakken has... Wait, hang on. Did that not save? Oh, nope. Alright, well, we did this on the previous thing, so I'm going to go ahead and through here. Fangberries. Uh, that's from a spider's cave. And the moon radishes, I think, kobolds. Yep, kobolds gather them. I'm gonna make a recipe. And then I'll have time to help. And I should go. If that didn't save, then... Alright, that's my Masterwork Earthbreaker that Dewhawk told me to get. And Skippy confirmed. Heavy Mace. Light Crossbow. Large Bastard Sword. So... Oleg might have a Masterwork Crossbow. Oh, gosh. Here we go. I'm gonna go fly through Harim's stuff too. It doesn't look like it's saved before. There we go. Cool. I could probably get him a better mace, maybe a better shield. Why can't he equip that? He's a dwarf, he should be proficient in all dwarven weapons. Or all weapons with the word dwarf in the name. Okay, we'll still go to the Masterwork Heavy Mace. Oh, I don't have enough money. By very little. Still not enough. What about these scrolls I'm never going to use? Definitely want that one. Yeah. Oh, only 6 gold? Keeping. Alright, well, he's SOL for now. But I better give him it back. I keep seeing this message on the surface, but secretly perhaps into my own dismay, get it good. But I see the words, oh, it's CN on the surface. Even still, I see on the surface, and I think he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on spaghetti. Alright, talk to Harim again. We did this on previous. Where are you from? So he is a dwarf from the Five Kings Mountains, never had favor from Torag. Left town, following a voice in his head. Came across an abandoned temple of Eredin with worshippers of the god Grotius. Grotius being the god of end times. Five Kings Mountains are where is the largest dwarven settlement in Galarian. And that's talking about the quest for the sky. The Sky Citadels are giant, glorious cities built by dwarves. There were 10 of them. Most of them have fallen. One of them is actually run by orcs, is Erglin. He doesn't mention that, but talk about Grotius, god of end times. He's slowly wicking away the strength of gods. Whenever they use abilities, he does not. Alright. What do I think of Grotius? I think we went with I like your tales, inner truth. Okay, editing Torag. Alright, and then we went with... Pretty sure we went with chaotic neutral on that one, actually. Yep. I remember that one. Ooh, jeez, I almost just hit it. Can't get rid of my cleric. Oh, hey, messages about my M&M reference. I am not musically, really honestly, vocally inclined, so yeah, I'm not surprised that it was terrible. Make sure I've got 2 days worth of rations. I've got some money now. He should probably sell me some eggs and junks. I could probably get better food. Alright. God. A thing of milk is 10 gold? They really needed to include silver and copper in this. We're doing this. We're doing one of each. Doesn't give me any information. Alright. We're heading to the map. While we're walking there and loading up, should we go to the Fangs, the Kobolds? Should we go to the house and try and do the story? Skippy and Sammy are the active ones in chat. What do you think? Neat. Leave the story for a bit later and explore. Alright, that is the Fangberry Cave. Wow, this is... Fight kobolds, they deserve death. Or explore. I don't know if exploring is really an option. Thornfield. Bandits. Fangberry Cave. That should help, wonder if... That says that the berries attract kobolds, but he said that kobolds collect them. What was that? Oh, neat. Cool. This is cool. I like the way they did this. I would obviously prefer a free roam. Oh gosh. How far can I go? Okay, that looks like as far as I can go over. Oh wow. I'm there. Alright, looks like Fangberries, what I'm gonna have to do. I'll have to get back to the kobolds. Kobolds. Unless Thornford. That's Bandit, so I think that's where I'm supposed to go. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and head to Fangberry Cave. But I do like this map. And when I get the physical addition to the map... Oh, what? Fine, can I just... Oh, gotta go south, I see. Oh, wow, cool. Random encounter. Maybe it's kobolds. cobbled. A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen and he tugs at his beard. Now, if I were a player in somebody else's campaign, I know I would probably try to kill this man immediately. Thinking he's a changer or a wizard or something, but honestly, they could be doing either way, either thing here. Strange weather, invisible fog, creeping out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about, seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. Looks like a kind who can cast the evil eye. Think of the same thing. Who are you? Who? Come on, tell me. The old man freezes for a moment. Remus, but that won't help with the fog. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, so probably invisible fog, does that mean you can find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. The fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever, but I've never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily. But someone must look, and no one else can. What are you doing here? The old man raises a thick eyebrow curiously. I do nothing. Breathe? Walk? Observe? Well, I should probably go. The old man stares at you intently. You hasten? You should. Your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. My rival? Do you mean Tartuccio? The old man tugs his beard again. He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Beside him are those who could stand against him, and yet might still. What power is he searching for? Someone else's, old but forever young. That which was taken from another, that which gave joy and now gives death. God, who is this guy? I'm assuming he says human, because most times if they don't say human, or if they don't say a race, they mean human. Can you tell me where he is now? Now, how do you know we're rivals? I don't know. I see. You can choose where you set your eyes, usually. But you can choose what they see. Can you choose what they see? So I don't know. Is this guy maybe an oracle? Can you tell me where he is now? He is in an old tomb, south of the trading post. Thank you. And the more reason not to linger. So that's kind of cool. I like the random encounters that aren't all about battle. I should have probably checked the time. What time is it? It's 8:49. Oh, a.m. We got plenty of time. Alright, well. We wanted to, well, we can go to Fangberry Cave. Move our way down a little bit. Yeah, we'll go back down. Then we'll trading post it. There we go. Head on. Random encounter. I didn't plan to sneak past the enemies, but that's fine. Whatever.
Gorum!
Ooh. Oh, Blood for Gorum. That's Amiri saying it. A couple of Honestly, don't know what these are. Thylacines? No, that's not what we want to do. We want to do this. And we're going to go ahead and... We're going to go ahead and just attack. Alright. Spacebar. Oh. All these things... Alright. That's not terrible. Get some pelts. Wolf pelt. And do I have a... Does the map tell me what time it is? No? I guess I have to do that in the main menu. That's fine. Or on the explore page. That's the only time it really matters. Alright, keep heading toward Fangberry Cave. There it is. Wow, I can kind of go all over the place. Alright, Fangberry Cave, then we'll head back to the... What's it called? The trading post as soon as possible because he says they spoil quickly. Looks like this is as north as I can go. Yep. Cool. Oh, cool. What does yellow mean?
Just letting the ink dry.
Let's see if I can hunt. Am I now? Oh, nope. Are the deer attacking? Or they're just gonna stand there? I feel like that's probably not the best course of action. For them. Now I get tons of meat. Oh, what's that? Is that a kobold? For gold. Onion. Coffee beans? Just nuts. Looks like a kobold. So maybe they're the same mission. Yeah, I noticed that. Monitor lizard. Now that one I can imagine it attacking me. Silver ink pot. Wow, nice. Silver purse and 2 gold. Oof. Amiri's pretty intense. I guess we knew that, but still. Damn, dude. He is not rolling grid on those potions.
Here I am. See?
That's better. How much do I have down? 5. Might as well take one more. Healed for all 5. And I moved all the windows and stuff around, guys, so now you got the thing up here, the chat down there. I feel like there was something in this section, but I just don't remember what. That way you guys can see what's going on over here. Oh look, maybe the cave. Let's finish exploring this area first. That is us exploring the area. Okay. Oh, got some meat. Got a lot of expensive stuff. 45, 85, 64 gold. I think I went backwards there. Yep, definitely backwards there. I want to go like that. Alright, dungeon delving. So it looks like night vision's not really a thing in here.
Ready for anything?
Are you? Because you can't see. Close that. Close that. Ooh. Let's give you some... the last healing potion. Oh, I'm not thinking things through. Well, we're gonna die.
Blood for Gorham!
Keep trying to scroll with to the right, but it's a dual monitor, so it's kind of an issue there. Another dead looks like kobold. I should probably give Harim a ranged weapon, a crossbar. Like, oh no. Come on. Kill the giant spider. Looks like Lindsay's making her fortitude saves. Oh wait, maybe not. Nope. Lindsay and Amiri both failed. Oh, Amiri has the monitor lizard's venom for another 6 hours. Giant spider legs. My light seemed to be doing more before.
Time's not waiting.
Was I using the torch the entire time? Instead of, you know, a weapon? Silver ring. Mage armor. Fangberries. Oh wow, this is a small area. I'm used to the bigger dungeons of, well, Pathfinder Tabletop, and...
This is not possible.
A trivial matter.
There we go. Looks like I can continuously roll. I'm gonna leave. You can see the different chunks. I wonder if that's... I doubt that's intentional. Alright, well, let's see if we can leave here. Head our way back to Oleg's post. Awesome. And rest here for the night. Give Bakken these berries. And there's the clipping torch. Alright, Bakken. Alright, fangberries. Took a quick glance at the basket. Bakken grabs a fistful of berries and shoves them into his mouth. Smile of delight brightens his face. Ah, fangberries. I don't remember his voice. So fresh. You've been good to an old man. Thank you. Here, take these potions. Need more, feel free to return. I'll even give you a discount. Potion of Restoration, lesser. Potion of Cure Light Wounds, 2. And 165 experience. He didn't want the berries for anything. He just wanted to eat them. Oh, it's because it's the only thing he can taste. I know people like that with anchovies. Am I right? let's talk about something else. Let's see here. Show me what we have. Here it is. Get some more of these potions. We'll go 250. Anchovies are great. I should watch it. Yeah, yeah. You were the one I was talking about, obviously. Alright. Anchovies are basically salt in meat form. Tiny eyeballs that pop when you eat them. All right. Well, I'd like to be able to see... Oh, here it is. Character. Oh, yep. Look at that. It's leaning a little bit chaotic now. This could probably look better. Ooh, do we have experience? Oh, I'm barely halfway to level 3. Get new favorite. Get my favorite terrain. Probably going with forest. Do I not get a? Oh, yep. There's the feet. It's up there. Oh, and I went to that page to look to see. It doesn't look like anybody has any. Oh, nope. Looks like she has permanent dex damage. Doesn't say from what. I'm wondering. Inventory. Where is it? Yeah, she has 2 ability damage. That's lowering her AC. This doesn't look like it's this would work. Because she says this says she has permanent dex damage. I think only a greater potion of restoration will help. In any case, though, I do want to save it. There we go. Alright, now let's see if we can find this thing that the old man led us to. Let's see here. Yep, taking the whole group. And the ancient tomb's way down there. Let's go. What's that? West this time. Traveled west for an hour and a half. Traveled west for a few more hours. Oh, it is. Can I camp? Ah. It's 10:30. Yeah, we'll camp. Yeah, because I think She hinders. Gives us 6 on each. Alright. Hi, Fred, right? Ah! Okay, I know who this is. Welcome to the stream. Alright, well, only use 2 restorations. Oh, cool. Boosh Magoo suddenly awoke inside the house. Dogs were howling fiercely, not far away, and it smelled like burning. The wooden walls were steaming hot and smoke was wreathing beneath the low ceiling. I have a good idea. But, before we continue on that, what do we think here? Do I look out the window, try to open the door, or jump out of a window? This is open to the whole chat, by the way. For those who are new to the stream, I'm gonna get everybody's opinion on these. Jump! That's 2 for jump. Well, 1 for jump and 1 for jummo. Kicking out the window, Boosh Magoo jumped out into the darkness. An arrow hit his shoulder, and he heard laughter and shouts of triumph. Nope, lost my shot. He surged forward to the rope bridge. Reaching the middle of the river, Boosh Magoo cast a glance back and noticed that a young man wearing an antlered helm cut one of the ropes with an axe. The bridge began to collapse as its ropes twisted and snapped. Boosh Magoo's skin felt cold. He heard the murmur of the water and the soft lapping of the waves. After opening his eyes, he saw a rocky river bottom and a bloated body, tangled in green water weeds. The drowned man's empty gaze was fixed upon Boosh Magoo. The drowned man's mouth opened slowly, and a hoarse whisper said, "Shrike River." Well, like that. Tributary to a larger river. Boosh Magoo. At this moment, Boosh Magoo finally awoke, drenched in sweat. He told us what he'd seen in the dream. Alright, you know what, we're pretty far to the north. Let's go further north. Oh, that's okay. Let's see here. Alright, well, I don't see... Oh, you know what? That's not going to tell me anything. Was that Shrike River? Over by Nettles Crossing. Alright. Oop. Right. Where am I? Here I am. Follow the river a little bit. This is going to take us all day. Ooh, random encounter. Spotted some enemies. Oh, I can't evade the enemies. Yeah, let's evade them this time. I wonder if because I know this path it'll take me less time. Yep, exhausted. Well, we'll camp again. See, your message came through too slow. We'll just begin resting. Get that out of the way. Yeah, well, you just got on the stream. We've already had a couple of fights. Well, not a great meal. Uh-oh. Not a great meal. Alright. We get into a fight here. Are you happy there?
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Bandits. Okay. Oh, didn't unpause. Oh, he's raging. Ooh, and I am dying. And I'm still attacking with my torch. Let's go ahead and switch to the
Calm
Earthbreaker.
down.
I'm writing you
Not
out of our
dead yet.
story.
Switch to here. Come on. Blast, Bane. Wait, hang on a second. I probably could do that on Amiri. But I want to go ahead and... Does he not have Cure Light Wounds? How is that possible? He's my cleric. Ah, because you don't prepare it every day. It's a cantrip. Or not a cantrip, it's a spontaneous casting. Come on. There we go. That's better. Turns out I do more damage when I stop hitting with a torch and instead start hitting with a giant hammer. Don't really want any of these. I know, fine there. Here we are. Get him. Heal. Boosh up again. Yeah, torch. I know it handled me well in that spider cave, but... Ah. Well, I can take that. Give that to Amiri. You guys, I'm not using the torch. Stop it. You're the worst. Alright. Head towards this ancient tomb. Oh no, that's not where I wanted to go. Stop it. Go that way. Okay.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Direwolf? Just the one? That can work. Actually, wanted to check to see here. Nope, he cannot use the composite shortbow. I should have known that. She can. Oh. Where's that? And then we'll look here. Come on. 1d8, 20 times 3. 1d6, 20 times 3. Oh. Yeah. I don't understand why you'd use the short bow when you can use a long bow. There we go. Definitely need to get Harim a crossbow or something. Okay, not going up. This is a bit larger than the maps I'm used to. I guess they just wanted to design it something look better. Oh, here we go. Night again. This thing will take 8 hours. We're running low on, Is there anything else that she can cook? I guess not. Okay. Alright, well, get resting. Oh, look at that. Little sleep time. Because remember, kids, your 8 hours of sleep isn't all sleeping. It's talking, it's fixing your clothes, it's sharpening your weapons. Keep sleeping. Another waking up inside the house being attacked. Boosh Magoo suddenly awoke inside the house. Dogs were howling fiercely, not far away. It smelled like burning. The wooden walls were steaming hot and smoke was wreathing beneath the low ceiling. Okay, so what do we do this time? We jumped last time. Maybe if we jump this time, I won't try to run to the bridge because I know it'll be broken. Open the door, get on the floor. Boosh Magoo walked the dinosaur. Boosh Magoo pushed the door with his shoulder, but it wouldn't budge. The flames were starting to crawl up the walls. Boosh Magoo, I hate that they're using full first and last, grew short of breath. He had sat down heavily on the floor. Boosh Magoo's skin felt cold. He heard the murmur of the water and the soft lapping of the waves. After opening, okay, so it's the same rest thing, drowned man. Looks like next time we're not doing that. I wonder if there is a, quote, right answer here. I do like how they use the minis. Oh, come on. Go to the ancient tomb that the old man led us to. It says Tartuccio's here. But that was like 2 or 3 days ago. Ooh, let's not step on that. How about we get over here? Come on. Lindsay.
Anything is possible.
Gold coins. Protection from chaos. Is that a silver spoon? Some monster 1. That's a cool looking ring. Garnet ring. Now the way this works is, the game works, you guys, is everybody is basically constantly rolling perception checks. I don't know how I'm supposed to have seen the mercenary there. No, he's there. He's alive. So is that one. A gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, the scoundrel Tartuccio, who you know from your time in Restov. The vile gnome is standing on a small hill, expressing his discontentment in every way he can muster. Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Tartuccio scoffs at his underlings, unimpressed. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. That's racist. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come on, come all. Feast your eyes upon the slowest and most ridiculous buffoons in Galarian. Galarian, of course, being the world. Oh, right, it's the lawful good paladin who decided to follow the lawful evil guy instead of me. Sir Tartuccio, I may serve you, but I'm no one's slave. We do what we can, but it is no simple feat to find an unknown object in a vast dungeon. Jathal, the lawful evil Inquisitor of Urgathoa. Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly. Tartuccio. Quickly now. If we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching right now, you fools. Tartuccio turns his angry gaze upon you. He nods to his guards to draw their weapons. Alright. Leave up the option here. Oh no, please don't break. Okay, good. I'm fine. Alright, you guys, I'll leave the options up to you guys. Jathal is the undead Inquisitor of Urgathoa. And Valerie is, I want to say, the Paladin. But she might just be a fighter. Yeah, but yeah, Sam, I see that you guys are all talking, and I'm showing 6 viewers, one of them being Commander Root, of course. Like you like the number 2? As in, like, just because it's the number 2? The number, okay. Oh, okay, well, I can read that aloud. Number 1 is, don't you have some other pressing business to attend? Perhaps Jumandi's quest to the search for the Stag Lord? Number 2 is Persuasion DC 10. Talking to Valerie, I would say you and your sword can find greater glory than in service to Tartuccio. He summoned you to fight the Stag Lord's bandits, but now he uses you for more questionable dealings. Again, Persuasion DC 10 to Jathal. Jathal, isn't Tartuccio's arrogance long past what you can suffer? I can find far better use for a companion such as you. And then, get to the point, Tartuccio. I know you're looking for an artifact, and you're planning to use it against me. Yeah, number 2 is clearly good. It would get me the heavy plate-mailed woman. And then I could just attack as an option as well. So, Sam, Matt, what do you guys... Or Sam, Skippy, Matt, rather. Sam says 2, I believe. Alright, that's 2 for 2. Failed the persuasion check. Valerie looks unconvinced. There is truth in what you say, but a warrior cannot leave her commander on the easy words of a stranger. Well, I could still try to persuade Jathal. Yeah, that was a terrible roll. I wonder what it'll actually say I rolled. It'll tell me down here. I'm going to go ahead and try and persuade her. That worked. The elf looks at me for a brief moment, then nods silently. She draws her weapon and eyes Tartuccio coldly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a pretty big bonus, too. I didn't make charisma my dump stat. I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of his enemy. Let us see if your fools are more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
Hey!
Alright, well, Jathal's back in my team, and I can level her up. That's probably why she's useless, dummy. You didn't level her up. Can't go Monk or Paladin, so she's not lawful. Just keep her an Inquisitor. Get a Cunning Initiative. Which is probably too late for that now, but... Cool. And she'll get some teamwork feats, so that'll help. So yeah. Cleric of Urgathoa. You know what? We'll get to this later. Put her points... Oh, do I have to do that now? Yeah, it is a great voice for him. Like I said, I'd played a little bit before. This is all new to me, so... At this point, we're all seeing this first time together. But I had noticed that he was going to be kind of a dick in Restov. Alright, well, she should definitely get knowledge religion since she's an inquisitor. Everybody should get perception. Let's see here. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Fred Wright 70. Alright, yeah, so these aren't the Pathfinder skills again. They kind of combine it. Athletics includes swim and climb. Mobility includes, there's the little notification. I got the email way before that came through, so. Again, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. Trickery is sleight of hand. Disable device. Stealth is still just stealth. Yeah, we'll keep her stealth up. Knowledge Arcana? Wow. Gave her perception up too because that's a plus 11. Oh, another spell. Already has inflict light wounds, maybe? I don't know how I'm going to use her, so this isn't really the best time. I shouldn't have done this. Right before a battle. Can always use somebody with more cure light wounds, though. Yeah, you guys are about 11 seconds delayed. That's pretty standard for Twitch, actually. And I'll try and scroll. Let's see here. Oh, I already have Inflict Light Wounds and Divine Favor. Okay, that's why. I see it over here now. No, I'll get Cure Light Wounds. It doesn't hurt to have multiple people that know it. Yeah, that'll be fine. It'd been cool if I would have been able to do both of them. Oh, I wanted to see here. Scroll up before we get too far into it. Doesn't actually say. I rolled a 7. I rolled a natural 1 on that persuasion check for Valerie. I have a plus 6. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and unpause and see what people do on their own. Okay. Ooh. Hey, you're bigger, that means you're easier to hit.
Won't kill me.
Do they get a flanking bonus? Ooh, shit. Dead? Oh my gosh. She is dead. That is negative 26 HP. Okay, so... Alright, you need to go and... Cure Light Wounds on Harim. Jathal, you need to... I don't know. I don't want to invoke an attack opportunity. Yeah, no, that was... Whew! Attack... Yeah... You know what? It'll be fine. Yes. It'll be fine. Alright, well, she's unconscious but not dead. We're gonna go ahead and keep you over here, actually. Oh, way over here. Alright. You. Can she not do that? I don't get the problem here. Am I out of spells?
May I suggest another way to use the spell?
Yes, you may suggest it.
Esme, Axe.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. There we go. Now, you go over there and kick the shit out of this. Freaking gnome. Or not, that's fine too.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
There we go. Ooh, no, stop.
I tire.
No, don't do that, no, stop, cancel. Crap, I forgot she's undead. Well, this might turn out poorly.
Axe. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Damn it. Alright, well. Scale mail, nice. Heavy shield, longsword. Fruits. God, alright, well, I have a scroll for this kind of situation. Where is it? There it is. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna go over here to the cleric. He can just use it. He doesn't have to worry about a skill check. Put your belt. Scroll of Raised Dead on Amiri. Boom. Remember, everybody, Tim is the best in the world at what he does. We're gonna save it now. I'm gonna get everybody together. Reem's gonna channel positive. Cure life wounds. She is going to inflict light wounds on herself. Because she is undead. She's gonna do it again. No, she's not. I think she might be out of spells. Oh, this is because I'm looking at the wrong.
What you want?
I'll have you drink a potion.
Time's not waiting.
Alright, pick up this loot. A head with a single eye. Oh. What here? The image carved in the stone is almost completely worn away over the ages. One can still distinguish a sickle, a sword, and a skull with a single eye socket covered with a coin. Over here, this open coffin. Judging by the outline, this bas-relief once depicted the sun and moon, now almost completely eroded. Let's see here. I'm pressing Q. That sounds like it's doing something, but I don't see it. Ooh, scorched fragment of a necklace. Cool, looks like a collector's item from just a regular merc. It is a PC game. It's actually in beta. I kickstarted it last year. It's supposed to come out, I think, third quarter this year. It's still in beta, as you can see down. Well, you can kind of see it through the little chat window here. And gold, silver embroidered purse, clear quartz. It's not a diamond. Yep, I like it. It's official Pathfinder. What was that? Perception check succeeded. Found a trap. Somebody's gonna come over here. Oh, it wasn't a trap. It was a secret door. I heard something. That, a Cyclopean coin. However, I don't know if you guys can see that as well as I can. The image on that coin is the Thessalonian rune for greed. Yep, I'm a giant nerd. I do not apologize for it. Bas relief of the sun, long eroded, the vague outlines of 4 strange creatures have been carved over it. Is that Silver Bell? Paizo's not putting it out. They licensed it to Owlcat Games. It's a Russian-based company. Basically what happened is Owlcat made up like a pre-alpha version. It was like, hey, Paizo, look what we made. Can we get a license? And Paizo loved it. They're like, yes, you already did the work. We just have to give you a rubber stamp. Now their guy, what's his position? He's their, not necessarily their copywriter, but he's the one guy that does all of the work to make sure that everything that's a licensed product, nothing contradicts itself as much as possible. And so he's been working through like the millions of lines of dialogue in this game.
All according to plan.
To make sure that everything is right. That makes me think that from before, Amiri does actually have every which one of them I am gonna read. I'm gonna go through this game. Oh, I love this. It's like I can go and loot everybody before I leave. I don't have to actually do it. But I don't want to go through all this again. Make sure. Oh, this is a different dream. Wait, no, this isn't a dream. This is actually part of the dungeon itself. They've done this once before. How sweet, the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stuffiness of that tomb. Before us stretched an unending heath, replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tartuccio and his companions had gone cold. I can try this lore nature, 11. Or we can just avoid trying to find Tartuccio. Leave it up to the chat. Try and follow the trail. Lore nature includes survival, so that's what this check is going to be. Trail. Yeah, 1 for trail. I don't see there's any reason why not. If I can succeed, I might as well chase down this gnomish prick. Failed it. DC was 11. I rolled a natural 1 again. I wonder if this is because Skippy's in the chat. Yeah, these are very easy DCs, especially when I have a +8 to the skill. An 11 should not be hard. I had what, a 90% chance of success. But it's good that I can actually hover over the failed and... Alright, well, trail gone cold. Again, I wonder if this is one of those things like they don't want me to chase and they want me to catch up to them later. Don't know for sure. Now I just have to wait until he shows up again. Old sycamore. Oh, I can see it because I'm close enough. You know what? 8:42. Oh wow, that's actually pretty close to our local time here. You know, that coincidence, I'm going to go ahead and start camping. I only have 6 total rations, so things are about to start getting interesting. So hopefully I can roll a better knowledge nature now. I cannot. And she spoiled the recipe. Still gave me a bonus though. For only 3 of us for some reason. Oh, someone on the road. I don't even need a ranger. I am a ranger. My Boosh Magoo is a ranger.
No mistakes.
I'm a level 2 ranger. I have a +8 to knowledge nature. And what's it called? Survival, handle animal, identifying monsters. I don't. What is wrong with me? Hey Skippy, are you still in chat? If so, will you do me a favor and stop cursing my character? But after that rest, you guys, I am going to go ahead and take about a 10-minute break or so. I'll be back on to continue our journey. I saved it. I want to make sure I saved it because I've been having issues with it. I'm clicking the wrong buttons lately. I definitely did. Okay. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys. Thank you. There we go. But that's why I saved it. Get back into it. Bit of rival. Okay. So I'm still thinking that maybe I was supposed to fail that, and they're just like, oh no, yeah, you totally rolled a 1 because, well, we fudge rolls all the time as GMs, and that's really what the game itself is a dungeon master. Cheater DM. Yep. You usually try to not do it against the players. If it helps the players, sometimes you want to fudge a rule. Maybe you can justify it with, oh, they had a really good role play. That was a really good speech. I want to see this old tree. So far, it's looking to me like it's the tree from the swamp in Avatar. The Last Airbender, not the Pocahontas blue people. Oh, it is nighttime. I didn't realize. Okay. Well, that's fine. Nobody is. Elk! Oh, damn it. I guess I'm going to be hunting elk with a hammer. Yep, they ran off screen. I forget, I can sneak.
They'll never see me coming.
They will definitely see me coming. More of those creatures.
Interesting.
Yeah. Whoa, that is in Russian. Cannot read that. Hmm. Go ahead and do a little bug report on this. Hmm. Well, I don't really want to do that right now. I'm going to jot a quick note down to file a bug report when I'm not streaming my email address. This is at the old Sycamore. Russian on athletics check. On southwestern side. Alright, well, I'm still gonna try it. Also, everybody's floating. Cool.
Done.
Found a little secret area. Might. Oh, they saw. Oh, they didn't see me at first. That's why it looked like I could talk to them. Whatever. Time to kill.
I tire.
Looks like he might have had DR2. Well, let's check his loot. Nothing really good, but they were trying to hide treasure.
Applause, please.
Unidentified bracers. +1 bracers. And a magical dagger. Cold iron dagger +1. Fantastic. Well, if that's the... Well, let's change this. $1d4 +1. Nope. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at armor. That is worse. Yep, nope, that's just worse all around. That's not worth it. She can't wear it. I don't like that -4 armor check penalty. Oh, she's fatigued because she just came out of battle. She doesn't cast arcane spells, she casts divine spells, so that doesn't matter. This, however... Nope, still don't love it. Okay, I guess none of this loot that I've been getting is worth it at all to me. Alright, so we don't need to sneak back up here.
That was easy.
They'll never see me coming.
sneak attack. One damage. That was a DC 0 check to do it. Oh well. You know what? I think he's got a good yep, we're gonna catch that.
I tire.
I've got to be coming up on... Oh yeah, we are way past our weight limit. We're at medium encumbrance right now. We'll definitely have to go back to the trading post lately or soon. Oh boy. Ooh.
Their sight betrays them.
Yeah, yep, all floating. Well, we are hurting for resources.
Running won't help you!
But luckily the elk attack back. So I can take all their tasty meat.
I tire.
Ooh, this is the fog.
All according to plan.
Not getting hurt. But these people are dead. Guys burnt. I have to leave that here, but pepper, vegetables, ancient Rossland coin. Won a couple of coins lately.
In due time.
It's this old camp.
Anything else?
Oh, it was locked. Cool. Eggs. Why would I try to spend the night here? I mean, I know why, and I probably will. These people are all dead. Ooh, shiny. Shield of Faith. Shield of Faith. Oh, it comes with its own camping supplies. Let's save it. The only time I'm going to load after a death is if after, you know, an important character, like I think my own character. Oh, camped fully. Okay.
We've downed better ones.
There we go. Nightmare Wisp. Oh, a couple of them are afraid. AC 35. This is not great. What is happening? Oh wow, he has a lot of stuff. Shaken, frightened, fatigued. Is that a scroll icon? Shaken and frightened. He's not frightened. I don't have any spells left. Wait, who's this? Oh, Jalal. No more spells. Because we used all of our spells before we rested. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, is he dead? Yeah, I think we're going to die. Well, I'm gonna let them die. Yep, AC 35. There it is. Oh. Try and load the last save. Alright, so we're not going to try and load it. I am, however, going to leave to rest. There it is. Just leave. I need to rest. We need to make it to, back to the trading post. Yep, over encumbered. A lot of that might be fatigue. Yep, a lot of that's fatigue. So we are going to go up a little bit. It's 7 a.m. Waking up in the morning. We'll manage. We'll see. Jethal doesn't have anything. Okay, anybody helping can give me a +2 to getting more rations. It's going to take us more time to get there than I'd like. Hopefully we'll be able to get enough rations to feed us for another night. Alright. Well, I say night, but it's going to be during the daytime that we sleep. Oh, we're going to evade. Much to some people's hopes. Make it to the trading post, sleep in a bed, get a good night's rest, sell some stuff, be less encumbered. I was definitely out of my league in that last fight. Oh. Looks like some guests from Restov arrived, a commander and his men. Listen, well, since you dispatched the bandits with such skill, maybe you can help us with another problem. There's a feral swine living here in the woods. Not a normal wild pig. We're talking about a vicious boar. As big as a bear and as wicked as a devil. The locals call him Tusk Gutter. That's awesome. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Vekel Benzin found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. He put a bounty on the boar's head. It looks like there aren't many heroes around here bold enough to claim it. And maybe you will rid us of this monster. Amiri livens up. Hey, we're better than the local wusses, right? Wanna bet I can chop off this tusk gutter's snout with a single swing? Come on, let's find out. Yeah, we're gonna go kill this tusk gutter. Just not tonight. I'm gonna go talk to Oleg, sell him a bunch of stuff. Price, highest to lowest. God. Worth 3,000 gold, I can get what, 750 for it? Stupid. Longsword +1, I can keep that. Bracers, I need to equip. Definitely gonna keep these. See if I can find an antiques collector. Well, giant spider legs seem to be worth some money. Buy it at 320. Yep, antiques collector for that. He's just a merchant, so I'll give him the scabbard. Chain shirt. This vellum. This exquisite pearl. Golden trinket. Oh. Silvered embroidered purses. Silver ink pots. Silver bell. Gold ring. Golden earring. Well, here's what's weighing me down. I got 90 pounds of scale mail here. Get this pocket mirror. I think these are just trade goods, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these. So I'll get this silver spoon. Maybe a shield I can't use. There we go. Nope. This garnet ring. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Doesn't look like it. All this stuff for 400 gold. That's it. I can't barter or anything. Alright, well, whatever. It's also 162 pounds off, so we got that. Oh, but I could buy him this masterwork. Get him a crossbow. I want to make sure he can use one though first. can. Good. Give this back to her, because that's hers. Honestly, that's about all she can wear anyway. There we go. It says it can be equipped, but I think it thinks I'm still Boosh Magoo. What's the difference here? 19 to 20, 1d10 plus 1. 1d8 plus 1, 19 to 20 times 2. I'll go ahead and just do it. Whatever. Good, he can use it. Ooh, he is barely over encumbered. That's unfortunate. Not anymore, he's not. Okay. Duh. Okay. Well, that's fine. Why are you wearing braces of armor? Oh man. Give her these bracers. We need her to stay alive. She's important. It's 1d8 plus 1. Nah. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm gonna sell these bows. Yeah, I can't use it. We got a composite longbow. She can't use that anyway. Well, let's see here. Nah. Better chance to critical is better. Okay, so I'll sell these and even the sword. That'll help give me some of my money back. And then I think I'm done shopping, just gonna rest. Keep the dagger in case I need cold iron for something. Where are the bows? Ooh. Ooh, need more camping supplies. £10 each. Oh, we have 15. Save it after all this. Go sleep in a bed. Oh, right. Guard's here. Greetings. Keston Garrus, a mercenary from among the associates of Jamandi Aldori, nods to you, as though he's seen each other in Restov only yesterday. He limps noticeably and his clothes are stained with blood. He looks every bit as grim and focused as when you first met. This time he also senses a hint of excitement in his eyes. I've urgent news from Restov. The Swordlands have learned that our mutual acquaintance, Tartuccio, is a Pitaxian spy. It appears that he's planned to gain the barony and Aldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron, King Iravedi. Oh, his true patron. King Iravedi is no stranger to intrigue and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Lady Jumandi ordered me to capture Tartuccio. We were following his trail when that damn mists fell. First, we entirely lost our way, then we stumbled right into a bandit ambush. Alas, nearly all my men were wounded and can go no further, and so I'm stuck here, asking you for your aid. I'll point out on this map where Tartuccio is supposed to be. Capture that scum and bring him here. Restov will not forget this favor. So he is a Pitaxian spy. What? That's crazy. The sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he'd like to take part in the competition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome. Yes, a sorcerer. But so what? Some of my men even placed wagers on him, against you. His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pitaxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly. But Restov is the ancestral home of the Aldori, and Lady Jumandi is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law. We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at certain guests from Pitax. Jumandi immediately sent for me and ordered me to first capture the spy, then Tartuccio himself. All very quietly, of course. I doubt that Iravedi was pleased to hear his agent's failure. A nasty grin crosses Keston's face. What can Pitaxian spies hope to find in the stolen lands? Pitaxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time King Iravedi had the chance to seize the entire stolen lands region at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be very wary of the Pitaxian king. He's truly a snake of a man. Garrus is the name of a noble house in Brevoy, is it not? You're a noble, then. Used to be. Keston cringes as if he'd bitten a sour fruit. It's only a name now. I think I mentioned this, actually, when we met him the first time. It was right outside that burning building. The Garruses are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Golshkin Mountains. My father, Evan, is cousin to Lord Howland Garrus, but he's my father no longer. In any case, I brought some shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up my life of a simple mercenary, till I received an assignment here in the stolen lands. Ooh. This seems kind of bossy, but... Care to tell me why you're exiled? You asked me a favor, I say you owe me an explanation. An uneasy grin twists Keston's lips. Fair enough. For Garrus, the prosperity of the house and the honor of the name stands above all else. And I was betrothed to a widow from another noble house. This union was of great importance to the family. However, 3 months before the wedding, I met a commoner girl, and gentle and pure. We fell in love. I would rather have died than leave my Tanya, so I decided to break off the engagement with my noble bride. I could never have expected what would follow. My father was furious. I'd set pointless love affair above the interests of the house. He expelled me from the family and ordered me to leave our lands under threat of death. And Tanya, a shadow of smile crosses Keston's face, only to leave it even more grim than before. Her mother was seriously ill, and she stayed behind to care for her rather than follow me into exile. Thus, I was on my own, disgraced, without a name, and without love. Don't imagine that I ask for pity, Keston remarks in a somber tone. Everyone gets what they deserve. Well, if there's anybody in chat, I'll go ahead and leave this open to the chat as well. I can say he deserved a better fate. True love should not be punished. I hope he regrets the things he's done. Duty should stand above emotion. Or leave the past in the past. Think of it no more. Or, well, was the girl at least worth it? Or I can just change the subject without remarking upon it. Go full Kylo. Let the past die. Alright. Anybody have any remarks against that? Oh, I think I just crashed it. Oh, I just crashed it. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, well, that's fine. I saved it right before. And I can just fly through the chat. Yep, went full Kylo, destroyed it instead of thought about my issues. Let's open this up here. Once I get this opened and I finish this conversation with Keston, I'll probably head to the bed, rest up, head out for the next day, save, and end our stream for the night. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is actually an issue with Pathfinder, though. I mean, it definitely is, because I've used multiple computers. Alright, let's fly through this. So he's a Pataxian spy. I wonder if Lindsay's going to secretly be one too. Oh, I keep clicking the same thing. Alright, looks like number 3 is the only suggestion. So we're going to go ahead and go with the true neutral option. Leave it in the past. Leave the past in the past and think of it no more. Keston frowns. That's no simple task. It's not only the love of a woman and a family that I've lost. I had a place in life, a purpose. Once such things are lost, they're hard to find again. Well, I would know more of House Garrus and your homeland. Well, then ask away. What the land you grew up in? House Garrus owns a number of valleys and gorges in the Golshkin Mountains. The landscape makes these places easily defensible, and they're rich in ores and everything else the depths of Earth have to offer. It's a place of rare beauty. When I moved to Restov, I couldn't get used to it for a long time. There's nothing but sky between the roofs. No mountain peaks anywhere in sight. I don't know what this means. I live in Iowa. Tell me of House Garrus. It's an old and renowned family, one of the most influential in Brevoy. A long time ago, the Garrus house... I think I'm going to pronounce it Garrus. I've been switching back and forth. I think Garrus is right, because that's what it's naturally to me. They entered a pact with the dwarven clan of Golka. This proved to be of great benefit to both parties, and they were supplied the ore for our forges ever since. Lord Howland even took the son of the dwarven leader as his ward. Who would have known where this would lead? The same winter that Brevoy lost Rogarvia dynasty, Howland's only natural son, Bren, went missing in the mountains. Thus, Tolvolgolka, the Lord's dwarven ward, became heir to House Garrus. I said heir. That's wrong. Became heir to House Garrus. This lad has had it tough. Too many believed Howland should have chosen someone of his own blood to be the heir. I would imagine my own father had similar plans for me, but we all know how that went. Well, let's finish this some other time. I'll see you later. Well, let's see if Lindsay has anything to say about this. Nope. She does not. I wonder if I could just, like, look through their stuff. Wow. No. Nothing? You're not gonna say anything about me just taking all your cheese and potatoes? Well, I commend you, because if anybody took my cheese and potatoes, we'd have words. Any dreams? Doesn't look like any dreams. Alright. Still have Svetlana's ring, Tusk Gutter, and the moon radishes. Alright. Amiri learned of the bounty of the head. So this looks like a specific quest for Amiri, not just an errand. I wonder if I'm supposed to take her alone to do this. We'll see. We will see on, I will say, Monday, but I do want to keep playing. I think I'm gonna plan to stream on Friday. I didn't stream on Monday, so I'm gonna plan to stream this week, twice still. I'll stream on Friday. We don't have anything planned for Dungeon Novice anyway. So yeah, I'll put that up on the site, up on the Facebook and Twitter. And I plan on being back tomorrow, or I'm sorry, not tomorrow, being back on Friday to do that. But for now, thanks for watching.